Good morning, traders. This is Vic here. Let's look at DXY updates. If you have been not watching my analysis, then I strongly suggest that you watch previous analysis, which are available on my channel, before coming to this one, because this is going to be more of a quick update. So what DXY has been doing and why it has been going up, right? That is kind of like confusing a lot of traders, but it was kind of expected. And I'll tell you a little bit of background. I won't go into much of detail because I have covered that several times in my previous videos. But let's quickly look at what has been happening. So on an overall higher time frame, what we have is that this is we are looking at monthly time frame. So overall, this is multi-year time frame. There is a W pattern which completes around 109 for DXY. Now, right now, for last few years, it has been running inside a consolidation. This point at the top, let me actually quickly bring in my pointer here so that I can point better. So this has been running inside a channel, and that around coronavirus, when coronavirus hit, the market started to fall down from the top of that range. So this is the coronavirus hit, right? Sorry about that. Let me just quickly change that to something. Okay, maybe this color. Right. So around this, coronavirus hit the top of this channel and started to go down, and it reached the bottom of this channel, where the most of the traders and most of the analysts thought okay, dollar is dying, it is dead. But you see, the market actually fell down from that height all the way to this level, and this is nothing new which has happened, right? It has happened before. Even the bigger moves have actually similar sort of moves have happened this here, even bigger than this one and even this one as well. So if you look at the charts, then it tells you the real story behind it. The market actually is running inside a channel, and it has reached the mid of the channel, which I've been talking about for months now. It has reached that level. It is just about to reach there. It is very, very close now. So if it actually breaks through that level, then we expect market to continue towards the end of this channel, which is very, very possible. And we also have psychological 100 number here, so that is also possible. If this channel is broken to the upside, then we are looking for 109 or maybe higher than that, because that will complete this W pattern here. Okay. But there are obviously because this we are looking at multi-month or multi-year basis, so it may or may not happen. See, things can change, but this is what we have on the higher time frame, and you should be aware of that. For further details, check out the previous analysis. Now let's see what has been happening. Around here, there was a double bottom, and the market started to go higher. And around this point, I posted this, I think in June, that I was looking for these targets, and the market has already started to go there. So from here, where it created the double bottom, a better resolution picture will be available in somewhere in the link, or in my previous post. So double bottom was there, and I was expecting market to continue to go to my first target, which was 93.86 here, which has already been hit. The second target was 94.429, that has already been hit. The next one is 95.455. Sorry, 445, and we are very, very close to that. So market is now above 95, near about touching 95 right now. So it is about to touch my third target as well. If it continues to go higher from there, the next one is going to be around 96.10, something like that, which is going to be my target 4. Now that actually, this whole area between 95 and 96, this is the mid of the channel. So when the market will hit this, the market is expected to take a break, or may it can fall down. On the bearish side of things, as I mentioned before in my analysis, there are few gaps left here around the 91 and 90 level as well. So if the market finds enough momentum, to bearish momentum, then it is possible that it will fall from there. And because why? There is another reason. The reason is that W pattern will complete around here, and when W pattern completes, the market goes down. So this is a place where we should be watching dollar. So I'm expecting that dollar can actually go slightly higher, and then we should be really watchful around 95 to 96 area, what it is trying to do. If it starts to give bearish signals, then we should take our profits on dollar or long positions, and we should start looking into maybe reversal sort of positions there. Okay, so that's where it is. If for whatever reason the market starts to go higher than 96, then it can reach 98 or even 100 level as well, because we have a target there which is not available here, but there is a target 5 which is available around 97 to 98. That's an FCP zone here. So this is what we are looking at, and this is what we have been trading, right? We have been ignoring all the news, all the fundamentals. We just looked at higher time frame technicals. We saw this FCP zone, and then we started to look for a double bottom, and then we found this W pattern, and we have been trading that. So this is what we have here on dollar here. Let's go and look at another scenario. This is what I've been talking about in my previous analysis, like this parabolic move. I've been telling this for for a few weeks that dollar can go parabolic, and this is what I was expecting. It has not finished yet. As I said, it can go still bit higher, little bit higher, and then it will be a time for to see whether it is actually coming down or not. But this is what we were expecting, and we could do this with using with very simple FCP analysis that I performed. If you want to check it out, you can go and look at previous video analysis. Okay, so this is what we have seen, and the market is also creating an inverse head and shoulders, which I already also posted. When the market was around here, around 94.295, I posted that this is a very important. So if the market actually continues to pick up the momentum, you know what to expect. I know that a lot of people will say that this is not inverse head and shoulders because the head is split, but if you go to higher time frame, higher than this, then this area and this area will be combined together in few candles, and you will look like it will start to look like head and shoulders. Whatever it is, whatever you want to look at, but this is basically a double bottom or head, and the neckline is around here. If it is broken, then we are looking for explosive move. And the dollar has not disappointed so far. It has been already going up, and we are somewhere around here. It's not there, 95 or here, and we are around here. Okay, so if it continues to find momentum, then it will go there, but we must watch 95 to 96 area for any kind of reversal, any kind of bearish movement in dollar. Okay, so that is what we are looking at. So let's go to the current chart. So current chart, if I bring in the analysis, these are all the targets. The blue lines are the gaps which have been left. So at some point in time, sooner or later, maybe in few weeks, few days, few years, who knows, at some point in time, I'm expecting dollar to come down to 90.581 or 90.478 and 91.825. This one is also open, which is 92.453, and that is why I was saying, when it reaches this FCP zone, this particular zone, which is near about 95 to 96 area, 95.9, it shows here on Fib. If it reaches there, then you look for bearish movement, bearish signals. Another thing that you should be watching here is this thing. The dollar has broken through this particular trend line. This was the trend line which has been broken. Now, this is the one which was causing a little bit of problem here. And if the dollar performs a retest of this, and if it gives a confirmation, then it can start to rise earlier. So next week we can expect a kind of retest, because the dollar is kind of little overbought. I'm not expecting huge move down unless something something completely different happens. I'm not expecting a huge move down, but if it performs a retest and if I get a confirmation to the upside, I will still stay with my long position. However, as soon as it starts to reach that level here, which is 96 or so, I will look for taking profits, or I'll be very careful with my bull position. This is still looking very bullish, and it can continue to go higher. All of those levels are already marked. We have already planned all of these levels. As I mentioned before, they were marked and planned in June here, and the dollar has been following them. So that's the power of technical analysis. And if you ignore the fundamentals and just focus on higher time frames using technical analysis, it actually serves you best, right? Because you're not struggling with fundamentals and news and interpretation, various interpretation of news and bloggers and news channels and all that. Basically, you are basically just focusing on your craft. You're focusing on your skill. So this is my analysis on DXY. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share it with other traders and trading communities, because that's how we share and learn together. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week next week.